On this computer. All right. Let me start the presentation. Awesome. All right. Well, welcome to the call. Good evening. My name is Sarah Usry. I live in Midlothian, Texas, and I am a pharmacist by background, a doctorate in pharmacy, and I also work for a pharmaceutical company. And I'm really excited to explore with you the world of omegas tonight. I've actually learned a lot kind of reading more into this topic, so I hope you guys find it informative as well. I'm really happy that you've joined us tonight. Let's see if I can transition slides. Okay. So you probably have heard of the term fatty acid before, but you may not know what a fatty acid actually is or why our bodies even need it. What about the different types of fatty acids? There's a lot of different types. What foods can you naturally find them in, and how much your body really needs them to live a long and healthy life? These questions oftentimes many people don't know the answers to. But fatty acids are really actually vital for all systems in our body to function normally. It includes our skin, our respiratory system. Of course, everybody knows about the health benefits of omegas for the heart. And then it also is useful for our brain and, other vital organs in our body. So there really are two types of fatty acids. They're termed essential fatty acids, and the body really does not produce them on their own. So essential fatty acids, also known as EFAs, have to be ingested. The two essential fatty acids that a human cannot produce on their own is omega-3 and omega-6. Which are important for brain development, they're important for immune system function, and for blood pressure regulation. And we're going to talk a lot about those benefits here on the next slide. So the health benefits of omega-3s actually are the most researched of the fatty acids, with over 8,000 studies published to date. The health benefits include what you see listed on this slide. Improving heart health. This month, February, is Heart Health Month, put on by the American Heart Association. So most people know about the benefits of fish oil that contain omegas and the heart health benefits. Omega-3 acids increase good HDL, so the good cholesterol, which is known as HDL, and they can also reduce your triglycerides, your blood pressure, and the formation of plaque forming in your arteries. Omega-3s are important in supporting mental health. They can reduce symptoms of depression, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder. They also are known to reduce weight and waist size. So they've actually been studied and shown to reduce waist circumference. They can decrease liver fat. That can help decrease, any long-term effects of fat deposits in your liver. They also are vital for infant brain development, so they're very important for mamas that are pregnant to be consuming, and for young babies to make sure they're getting very fortified formula. And it is very important that fact that omega-3s actually fight inflammation. And inflammation, if you don't know, is really the root cause of most of the major diseases that we see today, such as diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and others. It also has been known that omega-3s prevent dementia. So people who eat more fish, which is high in omega-3 fats, tend to have a slower decline in their mental function in older age. And it's known that omega-3s also promote bone health. And they also can prevent asthma, especially reducing asthma symptoms in kids early in life. The American Heart Association really recommends a diet that is very rich in fatty acids, like what you can see kind of pictured here, some of which are actually, sorry, you don't see them pictured here, it's on the next slide. Some of which are recommended by the American Heart Association include salmon, herring, sardines, and tuna. and they recommend that you consume them twice a week. We know that these foods are high in omega-3 fatty acids, but personally, I really don't agree with this recommendation, as fish, as you may or may not know, can be contaminated and may be high in mercury, which can have detrimental health effects. So I'm not saying don't eat salmon, don't eat these things, but you want to definitely eat in moderation. So omega-3 is derived actually from algae, which are known to be anti-inflammatory. They help also to reduce blood clots. So omega-3s derived from algae have been shown to support healthy pregnancies, cardiovascular health, and improved memory. And since our human body can't produce our own omega-3s, these fats are really referred to essential fats, meaning that we have to get them in our diet every day. So omega-3 fatty acids can also be found in other things outside of fish, and some of those you see shown in this picture that are actually plant-based. And that includes green leafy vegetables such as spinach, grains, Brazil nuts, hemp seed oil, pumpkin seeds, chia seed, and others that you see kind of pictured here. So there also are other essential omegas, and I mentioned on the first slide that omega-6 is another one of those. So it's another category of essential fatty acids. And it's actually the second most researched group of omegas. Multiple studies have found that omega-6 fatty acids reduce inflammation. They support cardiovascular health by helping maintain lipid levels already within a healthy range. It's also important to understand, like omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids are polyunsaturated. These fats are primarily used for energy in our body. Omega-6 fatty acids are also very essential. These are something that we have to obtain in our diet. The best source of omega-6 is actually seeds, nuts, grains, green leafy vegetables like lettuce, broccoli, kale, and certain other raw vegetable oils. There are other omegas out there, omega-5 and 7. They are, as well as 9. They're not as heavily researched as 3 and 6, but there is increasing research taking place to kind of understand what these omegas do as well. Omega-5 and 7 may help with skin health as well as hair growth, and could help in regulating blood sugar. So that's important, obviously, for people that might be diabetic. Omega-5 and 9 fatty acids may have help the body to effectively respond to inflammation and play a role in immune response. So it's always obviously important to have a healthy immune system. One thing that all of the omegas really have in common is that on average, people typically don't eat enough of these important nutrients in our food each day. So how do we change that? How can we change people's diets? We basically need to start eating more omega fatty acids in our diet. And so you see a lot of those in oils, nuts, grains that are pictured here. So this is really what we should be eating, but honestly, we probably don't get enough of it. When you look at the individual sources of where you could get these omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, you can see those listed items here. So I won't go through those in detail, but you can see that a lot of them might be things that you do not consume on a daily basis or maybe even weekly basis. And what's incredible is that the Juice Plus company came up with a blend of omegas that includes 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So we already talked about the importance of these omegas to our diet and how 3 and 6 are essential fatty acids in our diet, and we don't get enough of them. And so in order to help bridge the gap, the Juice Plus company came up with this omega blend. It's 100% plant-based. It is the #1 supplement that our customers take, in addition to the Juice Plus vegetable, fruit, and berry blends. And Juice Plus Omega Blend takes omega supplements to a whole new whole food level. So we'll talk about that on the coming slide, but it's a naturally balanced plant-based blend of omegas. And like I said, that's omega-3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So you get the full spectrum. So what's beautiful about our omegas, the Juice Plus omegas, is that we actually extract all of our omegas from a non-fish source. So our omegas actually come directly from what you see listed here. We kind of get past the middleman of the main source of omega-3s by going to the algae, where fish actually consume the algae in the water to get that primary omega-3 that is inside of their body that actually is not something that they naturally produce. So we cut out the middleman of the fish and we go straight to the algae and get that source of omega-3. This provides a purer, more sustainable source of omega-3s from the algae oil than if we were to go through the fish source. So the beauty about this is that it's also cold pressed oils, so the oils are never heated up, so they don't lose their potency whenever they are put into the capsule form. And there are 5 other seeds that you see listed here in their oil forms and berries in which omega fatty acids occur naturally in. So pomegranate seed oil, raspberry seed oil, and the rest that you see listed there. So we all need to eat better. This is probably the average American diet that you see pictured here. We especially need much more nutrition in fruits and vegetables in our diet. And that also includes omega fatty acids because obviously, like I said, we don't eat all of those things you saw listed on the previous slides. We should be eating about twice as much omega-6 as omega-3 so that your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio is 2 to 1. But in today's world of fast food, as you see pictured, frozen entrees, which are, fast and easy, and high-calorie snacks, it is really uncommon for people to actually get about 15 times more omega-6 than omega-3. So Washington, D.C.'s Center for Genetics, Nutrition, and Health suggests that eating omega-6 and omega-3 in the wrong proportion may actually negate the health benefits. So it's very important that we're eating a balance of that 2 to 1 ratio of omega-6 to 3. Well, how do we really do that? So that's where the Juice Plus Omega Blend really helps bridge that gap. We could get the balance of 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9 that have been shown, like I said, and researched to have heart, brain, joint, skin, and even eye health properties by harvesting omegas from the original algae source instead of fish, and using cold pressing techniques for our seeds to maintain the purity of the nutrients. We've really ensured that our omega blend is sustainable and environmentally friendly. That's important, especially this day and age. It's a vegetarian or a vegan capsule, and it's gluten-free, and they are a perfect complement to our line of our foundational Juice Plus blends. And our foundational Juice Plus blends include our Orchard, Garden, and Vineyard. That's their former names. They're now known as the fruit, the veggie, and the berry blends. And this is really the next best thing to eating fruits and vegetables. These are foundational products that provide a wide variety of health benefits from the dried juice powders of 30 different fruits and vegetables that you see pictured and berries pictured here. And they actually are encapsulated or put into a chewable form. Juice Plus Orchard, Garden, and Vineyard blends, as you see pictured here, really help bridge the gap in our diet between what we should be eating and what we actually eat every day. I don't know about you, but there's some things on there that I definitely don't consume on a daily basis. And it's really important that we are eating a lot of fruits and vegetables because that's what helps decrease inflammation in our body by the antioxidants that are naturally in fruits and veggies. So if you look at Juice Plus just in general, it is truly a unique product line. There are 3 things that really set us apart from anything else. Juice Plus is concentrated, vine-ripened whole foods. It's not a vitamin, so it's not isolated nutrients. It's truly whole food nutrients that are dried and put into a capsule or a gummy form. And we also have a food label, a nutritional label that makes it different than vitamins. Vitamins have a supplement label. And it's non-GMO, dairy-free, and gluten-free. Specifically, our complete shakes meet those criteria. And each Juice Plus product has a third-party company that actually randomly tests Juice Plus products in 2 areas. Number one, the Juice Plus products have to contain what is on the label. And number 2, Juice Plus is stringently tested for heavy metals, mold, and bacteria. So for me as a pharmacist, the fact that Juice Plus takes the extra time to get external validation about what's in the product, what the product says is actually in it is very uncommon for over-the-counter type of products. So to me, I could stand by it as a pharmacist to know that that is a really important safety measure and quality measure that is done with this product. It's very rare for products really to be tested with this standard. There's no nutritional product made in the world that has a higher quality than Juice Plus. It is actually the most researched nutritional product in the world, and this shows some of the places around the world that Juice Plus has been researched. We have now actually close to 40 published studies that have been done externally at many major hospitals and universities around the world, just looking at how Juice Plus works in the body. Research studies have gone around heart health, immune system, DNA, oxidative stress, as well as obesity and others. Just ask Siri. Go after you get off this call and ask Siri, what is the most researched nutritional product in the world? And you will hear what she has to say. This is some of the benefits that I mentioned, a few of the other benefits that have been researched that Juice Plus has shown. So research has been done in people of all different ages, all different populations, healthy people, unhealthy people, pregnant women. That's pretty remarkable because even products that you get that are FDA approved, that are prescription only, don't have that type of breadth of research done on it. So it's been proven as a gold standard by gold standard studies that Juice Plus is absorbed in the body and it works at the cellular level just like fruits and vegetables do. In fact, we are well backed by many, many healthcare providers around the world. And Dr. David Phillips says that there is no comparison for Juice Plus to any other nutritional product out there. So our Juice Plus Omega Blend is a really important product to be added to our foundation of our 3 different blends. Excuse me, because people can't, won't, and don't get enough omegas in their diet, it's especially important because this is a high quality plant source of those omegas. Like our foundational fruits, veggies, and berries, Juice Plus Omega Blend bridges the gap between what people should be eating and what we actually are eating. So at this time, I'm going to take a minute and I'm going to transfer this call over to my mom, Susan Gressett, who's going to tell her story. Go ahead, Mom. Uh-oh. You there?